Good evening, everyone. At least it's good evening while I'm filming this. It may be morning when you're watching this. Mosquito. All right. This is Moyna Bass Fishers. I am Jim Moyna, professional bass fisherman. In this video, we're going to discuss the third day of practice here at Lake St. Clair in Michigan. This would be for the 2024 Bassmaster Open. Now, this was my third day. So today, I wanted to fish the Canadian side. I wanted to fish down on the lower end where Lake St. Clair dumps into the Detroit River. So that's where I went. I'm staying like up near Port Huron, so it was a long drive to drive all the way around the lake. I had been putting in on the north end the previous 2 days, but they were saying there was a talk of, or the weather forecasters were saying it could be like 10 to 15 mile an hour winds in the early evening. So I didn't want to have to drive my boat all the way from the south end of the lake all the way up to the north end, because if it got to be 15 mile an hour winds, then that would be just not a very comfortable boat ride. So I drove all the way around. It was about 50, I think it was like 53 minutes from here to the boat launch there, where I launched down on the right at the mouth of the river there. It's kind of a different landing. I don't think too many people even know about it. But it showed up on my Google Maps, and so I'm like, all right, I'll go do that one. It's off a canal, so you got to idle about 100 yards up this canal to get to the river, and then you're basically right at the mouth of the river. So that's where I launched, and now the fishing part. I know where the catfish are. I caught one more catfish today, but I saw a lot of catfish on my active target, a lot of them, and they're all nice sized ones. I think the one I caught was probably a smaller one compared to the others that I've seen on the active target. There was a lot of them in this one area, just that one area though. So I caught another catfish today. Caught a yellow perch. I caught smallmouth. No walleye, no largemouth, no northern pike, no muskie. Caught a muskie yesterday. So I should rig up a rod for muskies, just because if I see them on the active target, then I can throw at them. The muskie I caught yesterday, in case if you didn't watch yesterday's video, that muskie, I visually saw it laying on the sand in about 9 foot of water, and just pitched a swim bait over to him, and he ate it right away. Anyhow, I have not really found what I feel like I need to compete out here. Today, I didn't catch a 4-pounder today. I got on a pattern today where I was catching a lot of fish. But, two pound, there were 2.5 pounders. That's not gonna do you any good in this tournament. You got to have 4-pounders, and I've only caught 2 4-pounders. The first day I caught one, second day I caught one. So it's getting kind of frustrating. I've fished rocks, I've fished weeds, I've fished no current, I've fished current. I have fished less than 10 feet. I've fished over 15 feet, which there's not a whole. I mean, yeah, there's a lot, but this lake's really flat and shallow, so you really don't have much for. I mean, unless if you're talking, there's a freaking ant. Yeah, those things are back. Big black one. Where is he? Shit, he fell. Oh, there he is. Okay, he fell onto this now. He's right there. All right. I don't know what's with these freaking black ants. I didn't have any until tonight when I got in, and um, a couple of them, I think they were attracted to the garbage. I left my garbage here. I should have freaking taken it out this morning and threw it away somewhere. Well, in the campground dumpsters where I should have thrown it. Um, anyhow, 2.5 pound smallies are no good. I got to come up with. I got to come up with something. I mean, I've tried all depths. I've tried current, no current. I've tried different baits. Although, um, I mean, I'm confident. I mean, for example, I have a drop shot that I'm throwing, and I'm fairly confident that I'm going to get, I seem to be getting like 75% of the fish to bite that I see on active target. 75% of the fish that I believe are bass are biting the drop shot I'm throwing. So that ain't too bad. Um, it's just I'm not getting in the right areas where the big ones are. I got to think about that. It might be, I don't know. I mean, I was fishing current today. I mean, you get down in that lower end, the whole freaking lake's current down there. So, and it was just little fish. Little fish. And then you get out of the current and you get on with these weed flats. These weed flats go on for freaking acres and acres and acres, thousands of acres of just weed flats. So you get out there and you just start just throwing and throwing, and I'm looking at my active target constantly. Today was the longest day I think I've ever spent looking at the active target, and I really have fun with that. But a whole day, and I mean, you know, like 12 hours worth of just staring at that screen. That's too much. That is just too much. I don't know. I was just starting to ache in places where I normally don't ache, like my feet. The way I'm having to prop myself against my butt seat made my feet hurt by the end of the day. So that was kind of weird. And then I won't say my neck got sore, but um, I don't know. Just looking down, holding your head down like this the whole time, that was too much. Too much. Like I said, I do have fun with it. I do enjoy using the technology. Um, but yeah, there's time. I mean, I also enjoy fishing without it sometimes too. It's just a different it's just a different type of fishing. Like sometimes, um, sometimes you go fishing out of a canoe for a different kind of experience, and to me that's what forward sonar is. It's a different type of a fishing experience. Just like musky fishing is one type of fishing experience, sunfish fishing is another type of fishing experience. That's the thing with fishing. There's so many different ways. There's countless ways that you can enjoy the sport. Not everybody has to be bass fisherman. Not everybody has to be walleye fisherman. Not everybody has to. Some guys are fly fishermen. Some guys, that's all they do. It's just there's so many ways to enjoy the sport. Um, that's what's kind of cool about it, really. So anyhow, yeah. So I enjoy the forward sonar, but I also enjoy without it. There's days where I like to fish without it. So anyhow, back on track here. Tomorrow, I don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I've got to look at the weather forecast and see what the latest forecast is, and think about what I need to try to accomplish in the next 2 days of practice. Day 4 of practice will be a full day, and then Wednesday we got to be off the lake at noon, so that's really like a half a day. So tomorrow is really my last full day. So I gotta make a count. Right now, I don't know where I'd go right now. I mean, I got all kinds of places I could go and just catch fish, just catch smallmouths. You know, probably weigh in a 15-pound bag, maybe. I don't know. How did that ant get out of there now? That's a trooper, if there ever was one. Freaking ants. Probably be one crawling across my face tonight. All right, that is it for tonight's video. I'm gonna go to bed. It's probably after 11. These are long days here in this time of year. Over.